Woo woo woo.
Woo woo woo, it's your girl Ramelle.
And hey, it's Leslie.
Yay, we are back. And this is the last, what's today? Tuesday? Tuesday of the month. Last Tuesday of January. We're just getting right along to 2024.
Just getting on.
Just going, just trucking right in it. Going into February.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, we're doing good though.
Yeah, here we are.
Yeah.
And y'all, Keith Lee is in, he might be like across the street. We don't even know.
He could literally, I mean, he was not far.
Yes.
Because he was at Thunderbird Pies, and that's like
he is
up the street.
In our
In
city.
the house.
This is not a drill. Get it together.
Everybody, get Keith Lee ready. And stay Keith Lee ready.
This is the rush. This is the rush.
This is what you've been training for. But that
Table 3 needs ranch.
They always need ranch.
They always. Especially if it's homemade. If the made of the restaurant, oh yeah.
Chili's did have good ranch though.
Man, right?
Remember when I used to answer the phone? Thanks for calling Chili's Greenville, home of the best ranch in town.
Girl, because the ranch is, I am not too crazy on the ranch because I'm very cognizant of calories.
Right.
But if I wasn't, I would be like ranch on everything.
I mean, it's good.
Because it's just nothing but mayo.
Yeah.
Mayo and buttermilk.
And seasons.
Yeah, so it's not the best option, but it's delicious.
But it's good.
So good.
Well, we did make, we're not going to do a triple dipper this time because we already did one. We talked to the Lake Highlands moms, which I'm from Lake Highlands in Dallas. So I asked the moms, which are the restaurants y'all would want Keith Lee to go to. So check out our TikTok so you can see our local choices.
So he's been to 4 places, I think. So
4?
far. Yes, he's been to, or 3.
3,
yeah.
Thunderbird Pies.
No, 4. 2 barbecue places.
Oh, I haven't seen the barbecue place or the halal taco place.
And the halal tacos, and then
he went to Terry Black's,
yes.
Thunderbird Pies, and then another barbecue place,
Hutchins and McKinney.
Oh yeah, but Hutchins is already like on the map in so many different shows. I hope they go to Strauderosa Barbecue in Lake Highlands.
Right, cool. Well, because there's categories. He does popular, and then I guess he's doing on his mom and pop. So halal tacos was the first mom and pop. So I think he has several more. So, but that's exciting.
I am excited.
Yes, halal got a good report.
Good.
Hutchins got a good one, and the other 2.
Terry Black's and Thunderbird were not so.
He was not impressed.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, well, I don't know.
Dallas, I do feel like a little bit has slipped on like their to-go stuff as like when the pandemic started.
Restaurants in general.
Yeah, it's like they just seem annoyed with you when you pick up your order, and it's never as good.
Right.
They almost always forget something. Like it's almost always disappointing.
Yeah.
So,
well,
hope that
Keith Lee gets you.
Yeah.
Get you going there.
Yeah.
Yay. But that's exciting. It's fun. I'm glad that we got some good ones. I didn't want to be, I was just not trying to be like Atlanta and the Bay Area, because Bay Area got a bad rap too.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to be, sorry Bay Area and Atlanta, but I was not trying to be like y'all.
Yeah.
And, yeah, so.
I mean, what else are we going to do here in Dallas but eat? Yeah. We don't have any, we're pretty landlocked.
And I feel like that, I was worried about the Keith Lee, because I was thinking, I'm glad he has categories. I do feel like our best restaurants are the biggest. Already know, like everybody knows.
Kind of, yeah.
You know, but I guess I'm not a mom and pop person.
I like the moms and pops.
Right.
Ones.
I just feel like,
but you're kind of out in the country. Like I'm in the smack dab middle of Dallas.
Right. But I guess that even like the stuff when you ask, like, oh, I'm going on date night. Like everyone tells you like some nice, not even like it's not a chain necessarily. It's just like a nice restaurant that everybody knows about in Dallas.
Right.
That's why I'm like, oh, do we have mom and pop? But I guess we do. So good.
Oh, we do.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Yay. And I guess they're more out because we went to Farmers Branch.
Yes.
So, yay. Yay. But I'm happy. It's so exciting. It's like following, like, I don't know, some type of soap opera or something.
It is.
Like, where's he going?
Where's he going to go? It's like, where's Keith Lee?
Exactly. Yes.
That is fun, though. Well, this episode, because Keith Lee's here in Dallas, we're just going to talk Dallas stuff,
We're just going to talk about Dallas stuff. I feel like we talk about Dallas a lot, but, well, what else?
Here we go. I mean,
I'm a real estate agent.
I live here.
Right. It's like,
Like, I was born and raised. I've always had a Dallas address.
And then I was thinking on the way here,
Almost
when I
always.
was driving, that I have not. I'm 40. How old am I? 42?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 40. I'm 42 years old, and I've only had a Dallas address 1 year of my entire existence.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a suburban girl.
You are.
Suburban, and now even more further.
Yeah, you're out there now.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm still like, I mean, if you don't live here and you ask me where I'm from like, if you're like from Utah and you're like, where are you from? I'm gonna say the Dallas area.
You do say Dallas.
I say Dallas area. Yeah, 'cause I try not to lie.
A bold-faced lie.
Yes, I'm trying to be honest. You need to know it's the Dallas area. I'm not trying to claim 214.
Yeah, I'm a 214.
And I still got a 214 number. I got 469.
Oh, I remember when Dallas didn't have area codes, and we added
so long ago.
214 and 972.
972.
And then you were like 469.
Yeah.
817.
Yes.
That's Fort Worth.
Yeah, Fort Worth. Yeah.
And then we got 940. We got lots of area codes.
Alvarium is 903, and then we even have a new one because when we got LJ's phone, he's a 430.
What?
So he's gonna grow up and be like 430. See the
214, baby. What did they say? What is it? 212 from what did they say on The Office?
Oh, when Pam was, she's like, "What's up, 212?" So
that's gonna be us.
Yes, except on 469.
215.
Sorry, but I think it's good. I love that. I feel like we I make good friends in that way because Leslie always knows like all the cool stuff, like all the like. Otherwise, I'd be like, I don't know.
You tell me where to go.
Right? Like I'm just gonna look something up on Google, see who has the best Google reviews.
I definitely have to give credit to my mom though, because she's the one that like started us on like going to the not chain restaurants and the local spots. She will usually find the local spots before they're big, and then we go there, and then people find them, and we're like, it was fun while it lasted.
I am so, because I so rarely get a chance to go out, especially in like Dallas, that I'm afraid to go to local spots and check a chance because I don't want to have my one time going out be ruined because it was crappy. So I usually am like, yeah, if Leslie, then okay, Leslie tells me, then we're cool, we can go. But I'm just not going to be all crazy, willy-nilly myself.
I don't really go to bougie places.
No, and you don't know, and they're good. They're usually. I can't remember being like, nah, because Leslie knows what I like. She knows I like.
Yeah, we're going to any sort of Asian food, deli style stuff.
Yes,
tapas.
Pizza place. Yeah, tapas. Yes. Pizza. They kept on bringing pizza, all kinds of different.
Let's go.
Yeah, she knows.
We like a variety here,
and like just we're gonna be here for hours. Can you just bring us food?
Yeah. Tell us when to leave.
The entirety.
And we'll just go.
Yeah. Just keep us fed and drink.
That was fun when we went to Deluca Pizza.
Yeah, that's fun. That was a cool place.
Deluca Pizza is awesome. It's like a Brazilian pizza place.
Yeah.
Brazil, but with pizza.
Yeah, that's exactly. And it's not too filling. Like the pizzas are small.
And that lobster bisque.
Yes.
Girl, that was so good.
And you got like a salad. Yeah, I like stuff like that. Like, I need a salad because you need a salad. Y'all need a salad. Yeah, start off your meal with a salad, a little roughage. My dad used to say, need some roughage.
Need some fiber, girl.
Yes, get your little salad to start off with. And then have some little cheese.
Whatever you want after that.
Yeah, don't have to be too much. I just like taste everything. I want a little bit of everything. That's like so fun.
That's kind of how Dallas is to me. Like Dallas does have a little bit of everything.
It really does. There's a design district. There's I don't know.
I mean, you go out and there's Mesquite's got the rodeo. The Fort Worth Stockyard's going on right now.
Yeah.
The stockyard show.
That's an interesting time to have the stockyards. When I heard about it, I was like, is that always this time of year? Am I just
It seems dangerous.
Right.
Maybe that's when like the show animals are. I don't know. Maybe. She's not asleep.
Okay.
Maybe they're like at their prime then. I don't know. I don't do livestock. Maybe they're all beefy in the winter. I don't know.
I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it.
It does seem dangerous to schedule it.
Yeah, and maybe several times that's bad because that's how little we know about Fort Worth that we were like, when the hell do they do the stockyards, guys? Maybe they do it several times a year. Seems like they would do it more than once. I mean,
Yeah, I would guess it would be in the spring.
Yeah, so maybe they're doing.
We need to go to Fort Worth.
Yes, we need to research our Fort Worth. We don't know shit. We don't know shit
sorry,
about
you
Fort
guys. Well, we have several Fort Worth listeners too.
Sorry. I know
my cousin's one. I know we have a couple.
Right, and then when we went that time with my sorority sisters, I swear I was like, "Ooh, where are we, guys? Tell me about this faraway land." They're like, "Bro,
it's literally down the highway.
It's fine.
It's on the other side of Six Flags."
I'm like, look at all the different people because I feel like they were different looking to me. I thought they looked different.
You thought so?
Not maybe looked. I thought the scene. Like downtown Fort Worth scene and downtown Dallas.
Oh yeah,
scene.
that's different.
So that's what I meant. Like
okay.
Like I'm like people are actually wearing they were actually wearing like 10-gallon hats.
Yeah,
and like
cowboy boots.
Yeah, cowboy boots. And stuff. And you see that that's not
my
surprising.
My family's country girl. Like
yeah, I guess
my family is very Texan. Like I have 2 cousins that rope and do rodeos. Yeah. My one cousin Doug, he went to college for roping.
Oh well,
and my uncle Paul, he's a roper. He's always has his big old belt.
Where does he live?
In Bowie.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
yeah, that's just like. But then if you go out in downtown Dallas is way more
real bougie
and people are looking beautiful, and the girlies have had their Botox and
BBLs
and their breast enhancement and they're in the best dress and
I probably would fit in more with Fort Worth though, because I'm not real bougie. I'm
right. See, and the only thing that I don't fit in with Fort Worth because it's not very diverse, but I feel like I'm a suburban girly.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it's all kinds of people, different, like diverse, and we're a little bit more, like we want to be cute, but calm down on your extra Louis Vuitton bag there. Like we can be cute when we shop at Marshall's.
I know when we were talking about this episode, I was like, yeah, like, you know, people always go to the Galleria when they come in, but, you know, if you're a true Dallasite, you go to North Park. And Ramelle's like, I don't go to North Park.
I'm like, I go to neither of them.
When I was little, I told my mom, I was like, well, let's just go to North Park and get it. She was like, well, they might not have it. And I said, well, if North Park doesn't have it, then we don't need it. Mom was like,
calm down.
We're going to Drug Emporium.
Right? Or I go to Gallerias where you go when you have people from out of town. And you're like, let's go walk around the mall. And you go walk around the mall. And you go ice skating.
Yeah.
And...
But you could do that at North Park, too.
I mean, yeah. I just think there's more to do at the Galleria. Ice skating, basically.
Yeah.
It's more of like I said, that's like your showcase mall.
That is your showcase mall. But, like, your true Dallasites aren't going there.
No. I'm not even... And that was the Town East girly, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I do like Town East Mall. That's where we look for boys.
We looked at Town East all day, every day.
Yeah, I spent some time there. Well, we are, you said you were going to talk to us about some Dallas history.
Yes. So, real quick. Okay, so we love our fair city of Dallas, Texas. But we do have to recognize that the history is a little dark. It's a little dark. So, I mean, we did have an actual president get assassinated in our own backyard.
Right.
It's kind of embarrassing. I can't imagine, like, if I was, like, in Dallas in the 1950s when this happened, I'd be a little, like, like a little bit, and, like, you go somewhere, like, you go to New York, and you're like, you're from Dallas? And you're like, yeah.
Why did y'all do that? It wasn't me.
Why did you kill JFK? Like, I'm sorry. But things were different then. So
it is wild. It is really surreal to drive past the grassy mall.
Yes. And I think
it still looks kind of the same.
It does.
Like, you still have the tunnel.
You have to keep that.
Yeah, the 6th floor museum is over there.
Right. I think that growing up in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, I wonder if my kids they're kind of further out. I wonder if they're going to experience it. But anyway, growing up in DFW, you go to the 6th floor museum at some point.
I've never been.
You haven't been? You didn't go?
No, girl. No. And my roommate, Carly, her mom and grandma had photos featured there.
I've never been. At Lake Highlands, they did not have y'all go to the 6th floor museum. What kind of public service is this? I did
get to go to the Bahamas for my band trip, though.
This is not the same. This is not the same. We were talking about Dallas history. No, we went to because one year we went to the Holocaust Museum and one year we went to the 6th floor museum. Ugh.
Never been.
Lake Highlands High School, I need you to do better.
Hopefully they do now.
Do better.
Yeah.
But, you should go to the 6th floor museum as a citizen of Dallas. It's so interesting, and you can do like the walking tour where they do like
I would
a
like to
guided.
go.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is very. It's very, and for me, because I'm a very geography based person, and whenever I was in high school and I went, like it made sense of where. Cause I needed
You could visualize.
Yeah, I
it.
needed to know how we went. Where? Oh, this is where you went. And so every time you drive over there, you're like, oh,
Yeah, it's you kind of look around.
I remember, and it's I remember because my mom was young. Was it 59, 50?
I didn't go to the museum. So
My mom said she was young. Hold on, please.
Hold, please.
When did JFK? No, not Junior.
God damn it.
Thank you, friend. 1963. So
go.
my mom was like 9. So she said she remembers, like you kind of remember stuff when you're 9.
Yeah.
She was, she remembers at school, like them like letting school go and.
Oh, that was like, oh, okay, wow, yeah.
Like that would happen, like if a president was assassinated.
I mean, yeah,
like everybody, because then you don't know if it's
break?
like a terrorist attack or you don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I guess I never really thought
it's
about
pretty.
that.
Yeah, she said she remembers being like go to school and people talking about it, and then I remember reading something about Jackie. She was afraid to come down here because can you imagine like 2020 was crazy.
Texas is like kind of scary to people.
Yes.
Yeah, if you're not just have like guns and just pow pow.
And can you imagine it in 1963?
Killing
like,
presidents?
People were like, "Are y'all okay down there?" When like
No.
during the Trump stuff, and now that was years ago. So
Right.
she was afraid. She was afraid to come down here.
Yeah.
Rightfully so.
Yeah.
I mean, rightfully so. So that's crazy.
Yeah.
And then like with Bonton, there's a neighborhood in Bonton, like South Dallas area.
That was interesting. I didn't know about this.
So yeah, it is so interesting, y'all. There's a whole podcast and a documentary on it that we'll have to provide links to. But it's so interesting, and like just because Oak Cliff, like now everybody thinks Oak Cliff is like Oak Cliff, that's my hood. But like back in the day, Oak Cliff was like the upper.
It was
it's
nicer.
upper class.
Yeah.
Upper class was all the white people, and then like all the servants and stuff, the people who work there. That's why it's kind of like in South Dallas area because they would go and be like the maids to the white people in Oak Cliff. And girl, it's crazy because that's basically a flood area and it's near the Trinity River.
Yeah, there's not. I've always driven by that area and it doesn't seem very like
No,
developed at all.
Yeah, because it really can't, the infrastructure is not set up.
No,
It shouldn't be.
there's no exits. There's no
No.
signs. There's no gas stations. There's no grocery
crazy.
stores.
And then when black people came back from I don't know which war, I read something. They came back from the Vietnam War or something, and they're like, yo, we don't want to live in the ghetto anymore. So they tried to get out, and that's when like the bombings of the house, like people were like, y'all ain't gonna come over here. So basically they had to go back to the Bonton area. But now there's like, they're trying to make it better. There's like markets and
Yeah, but it's
shops,
2023.
That's
I mean,
2024 actually.
yeah,
You're like, God dang it. The hell happened?
yeah.
But yeah, so that's crazy. So Dallas especially has it's not the best history, it makes you, it's the dark history, but Texas, hell, the United States of America,
Whole United States,
the world history.
Where else?
I mean, we were kind of barbaric a little bit.
I mean, we're humans.
Human rights have come a long way. Long way.
Oh,
So yeah, I don't want to like harp on too much. I just think that's cool things. Like, so go look up like Bonton, the history of Bonton and Dallas. It's very interesting because we try to keep it light on this podcast. So we'll keep it going.
Well, Lake Highlands, where I am from, was just put on the official haunted list. The Lake Highlands High School. So apparently,
the high school.
A student passed away in the 70s, and she haunts the auditorium.
Oh my!
Yeah, I didn't see her there. I was in the auditorium a lot too because I was in band.
Oh, well, were you in there by yourself ever?
Probably.
Oh, well, good. I'm glad you didn't see her.
Yeah. No, she didn't get me. There was Greenville, Chili's on Greenville. That was haunted.
Oh yeah.
I would see that one out of the corner of my eye all the time. One time we were in the office and there was a ledge, y'all. It had like a lip and there was files and it went boop over the ledge. Me and Ron were in the office counting my drawer and we were like, what? Oh, it was very scary. But Lake Highlands High School is officially haunted, and there was a film
How do you become officially haunted, I wonder?
I don't know.
Interesting.
I mean, officially is probably loosely.
Oh, well, officially sounds official to me. Don't play around with the word. It's official.
Well, I don't know who officializes it.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
Maybe some type of ghost hunter or something.
Yeah, but like, what are your credentials?
Girl, so many questions.
But Ron Howard shot a film in 1978 there called Cotton Candy. Yeah, in the high school. And then at one point, I don't know if it's true or not, but Beavis and Butthead is, it's obviously it's a cartoon, but they go to Highland, and I've heard that is based off of Lake Highlands. So I don't know if that's true or not, but hey,
the Lake Highlands area is really nice. I like that part of Dallas.
Yeah, I like being from Lake Highlands.
Yeah, Lake Highlands is cool. It's nice, but it's not too bougie. Like you're not what's the Highland Park?
University Park.
University. Yeah. Nobody wants to be those. Nobody.
I mean, that's where we're at right now.
I guess that's we are in University Park, but it's still not. I would say more Mockingbird.
I think it's called Greenland Hills.
Okay. Yeah, I'm like, it's still not. But yeah, when you like tell somebody you're from, I mean, that's awesome, I guess.
Apparently, I say I'm from Lake Highlands.
Yeah, that's how you. Or
that's what Paul says to me. He's like, "Oh, I forget you're from Lake Highlands."
Oh, that's funny. I don't even think of Lake Highlands bougie. I would be more like, "Oh, I'm from Highland Park." That's what I would think of.
Well, I mean, it's all good.
Yes.
But Lake Highlands has produced some very famous people, including Morgan Fairchild, Amy Acker. She was in Buffy and
I know
a lot of Joss Whedon movies.
Okay, yes.
I was friends with her younger sister, Rachel. Hey, Rachel. Yeah, we worked at like CD Source and went to ACL and all kinds of stuff together.
Oh, cool.
And then St. Vincent. She is a Grammy award-winning singer-songwriter. Her name is Annie Clark, but we were in jazz band together.
Oh.
And Ryan Fitzgerald out of Polyphonic Spree.
I don't know Polyphonic.
Polyphonic Spree, they're a local band.
Okay.
I think it's Tim DeLauder who did also. What is that band? I can't think of it right now. Tripping Daisy.
And then this is all Lake Highlands.
Yeah, that's all Lake Highlands people.
Okay.
I mean, I went to school with, and that dude Puck from Glee. Who had a very dark demise. Yes. Mark Sallings, he was a year younger than me.
Cool.
So, yeah, I have a lot of
Lake Highlands homies.
Lake Highlands homies, that's right.
Here, we'll all piggyback on some of the celebrities.
Okay.
This is just DFW. No Dallas area. We're not really Fort Worth. I don't know what y'all don't know Fort Worth. Sorry, I'm not going to speak on it because I don't know. So, you got Erykah Badu.
I saw her when I was working at
I feel like everybody has a Erykah Badu story except for me. I don't have one.
She was so cool. She came in with her family and we had this mannequin that had these necklaces and there was like balls like this big on it. And they were like fabric balls. And she brought the whole lot of them up to the counter and we were checking her out. And every time we would ring one up, she would put it on her neck. And then she walked out. This stack was like this big.
Oh,
when
wow.
She left. We were like, well, that was weird. And then maybe like a year later is when she was walking naked.
Oh, you didn't know who she was?
I knew who she was.
Oh, okay.
But like that was about a year later is after she was walking down the street naked. That was a big deal.
I want a window seat. Don't want nobody next to me. Oh, right, because she just did that on a whim, right? Oh, Erykah.
So kooky.
So funny. Oh, that girl. She's quite talented, though.
For real.
Yes. Like, when you're talented, you can get away with walking naked.
Yeah.
It's an art. Don't question it.
Yeah.
Okay, you got Owen Wilson. And then you said Owen Wilson is from Highland Park,
Luke
right?
and Owen Wilson are from Highland Park.
Excuse me, Oak and Luke. Oak and Luke. Owen and Luke.
Owen and Luke. Yeah.
Those are, they don't look alike to me at all.
No, they don't.
Right? That's so weird. Are they full-blooded?
I think so.
I need a DNA test. Dude. Vanilla Ice.
I didn't know he was local.
Yes, because I think it's more because he always comes down to the Cedar Creek Lake area whenever we have like some kind of summer bash. And they always talk about he goes down there. So he's somewhere in the suburbs around this area.
Interesting.
Right? Demi Lovato.
Okay.
We knew that. Of course, we know Kelly Clarkson. Hey, girl. She's a little bit more Fort Worth side, but still not. Because it's Burleson, right? I think she's Burleson. I think she. I don't know. Kirk Franklin.
Oh.
Selena Gomez. Jessica Simpson. And then this is who I went to school with, Leanne Rhymes.
Hey.
But I'll just put a disclaimer because she didn't really like. I was in the 5th grade and she was in the 4th grade. And she did not go to school. She was like off being on Star Search. And
Star Search.
Right? And then, but we used to didn't like her, but we didn't know her. So I'm not saying like it was ugly or nothing. She was ugly. We just didn't know her, but we was in choir.
Yeah, you're going to talk smack about the famous person.
And then, this is what really, because I don't think we really would have even noticed. But our music teacher, when we were in choir, she would always talk about Leanne Ryan, Leanne. And then she would always give her the solo. And then Leanne didn't be at school, and so we'd be like, "How's this girl? She don't even hear."
Well, she used to show up for the concert.
Yeah, she'd show up at the concert and be like,
"Oh yeah,
the so lonesome for you."
She did used to sing that.
I
saw her at Addison Kaboomtown before she was big.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
But so that's the only reason why. Like she was. I'm sure she's a lovely girl.
I do think.
Yes. Yeah.
I think she's nice.
I think she's nice, but we were just like, "Who are you, boo?" And then. Like I said, our music teacher would always make us watch clips of her. Like, did you see Leanne this weekend? And we'd be like,
yes.
No. So,
don't care.
She went to school. She was enrolled. I'm saying she was enrolled at Club Hill Elementary. She was too good for us.
She did start young.
Yeah, she started
real young.
Because didn't she get in something with her parents? Like, didn't she get involved? Like, they took her money. I thought she fired her parent. Girl, I don't know.
What's it called when you have to divorce your parents?
Right?
I don't know, girl.
Ooh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Okay. But yeah. So those are some of our local celebrities.
Nice.
And I'm sure I'm missing... I didn't even include any sports people because that would take...
forever.
And I feel like... Well, I have a little... We can talk a little bit about sports, but I just didn't include them.
Yeah.
With our people.
Well, Dallas also was put on the map from... Shoko.
Oh, I didn't know what she was doing. I was like, girl.
What? Leslie.
And I was like, excuse me.
Well, in the 80s and 90s, my dad worked at, it was called Shoko Verilight. And they did lights and sounds for all the concerts and everything. That's why I got to go see Michael Jackson and Genesis and Elton John and all those people, is because my dad worked at the company that did the lights and sound for them. And Shoko was established in 1970. And basically when bands were on tour, when bands would go on tour, they would use whatever PA system was there at the venue. And it wasn't always very good. It wasn't balanced. It wasn't a sound check like it is now. Like you just plugged it in and played.
Interesting.
Well, the guys that started Shoko, they were doing a show, I believe it was with Three Dog Night, and they loved their sound so much that they said, we want to take you with us. And so Shoko started building personal PAs to go with the artist. And so they would travel with them and they would set up the sound and then break it down and then travel with them to the next place, and that was like a big deal.
Right.
And then they started doing the lights and everything, like all the lights and lasers and stuff they do now. I remember going to Shoko Verilight when I was a kid, and them there was a whole, like you walked in and there was a whole hallway and they had all these pictures of like Led Zeppelin and David Bowie and Genesis and I already said Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, all kinds of people, and it was just the coolest environment. And you would go back and there'd just be like these lights going all over the place. My uncle worked there too. It was a fun place. It was a fun place to be.
Well, yeah, that sounds really cool.
Yeah, and it changed how musicians toured forever and ever.
Cool. Cool.
And I think that they officially closed in 2000. But, yeah. Shoko Verilight. That's a special place for a lot of folks.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very nice. Nice story. I love the story. I love it. It's very good.
You said you had some sports stuff?
So, yes, I do. So, everybody knows deep in the heart of Texas, we're all football here, right? Yeah. So,
Friday Night Lights.
Friday Night Lights, basically. So, of course, we got our Cowboys. And then, but we do have we have Mavericks, Stars, Rangers. Those are 4, right? The 4 main ones. And then there's other, like, I don't even know. There's like the Rough Riders. And,
there's a bunch of like
what is it? AA or B League or D League. But I can't get into all
minor league.
We don't have time for that. Minor league. We don't.
Yeah.
So Cowboys, yes, and yeah, we used to be good.
It's been a while.
Yeah. Mavericks' last championship was in 2011. When my son was born. Well, that was the first and only. 2011.
Yeah.
And that was with Dirk, the great Dirk Nowitzki.
Dirk came into the flower shop I worked at one time.
Yes, Dirk is amazing.
Yeah.
He's absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
If you ever met someone that was like, I don't like Dirk, I'd be like, get out of here.
Yeah.
Just get out.
Yeah. We don't need your kind.
We don't need your we need your energy in here.
Get out.
Get the hell out. And when I say out, I mean Dallas.
Yes. Not allowed. Especially on Dirk Nowitzki way.
Girl, don't you dare. Yes. So why would you hate Dirk? Anyway. And then the Stars, that's our team. Our last championship was in 1999, and that was fun. Remember that?
Mike Madonna and all that.
Yeah. And then the Rangers, we just won the World Series, so that's fun. Yes. So we've had a little bit ups and downs. Like the Cowboys won. I feel like the Rangers just won, and that was fun. That was awesome. But it is nowhere near the electricity of the city as when the Cowboys are doing, like, about to win. Like, do you remember that in the 90s? Like, it was so fun, so
everyone
electric,
was into it. Yeah,
it was just like I remember going.
That was when starter jackets were a thing too, and everybody, like, a lot of people had the Florida starter jacket, but you had Cowboys, the Dallas Cowboys one here.
Yeah, and I remember Count 04. I think it was Count 04. They did a song like "To the bowl, y'all, to the bowl, to the bowl, y'all, to the bowl." Yes, so fun.
That's
one day again. One day we'll get there. But I'm not gonna say anything bad because you know what? I'm grown. Yeah, I used to be so sad, and at the end of the day, I'm always like, well, I could never do that. Like sometimes I think about like if I was on football fields, and those are like grown ass, big ass men coming at you, like they could kill you.
Yeah, they're trying to hit you.
Yes, and they're not small. They are not small people. I would scream. I would scream on every down.
Probably why
every single down.
You take it,
girl. I probably would be really good because I would run for my life all the time. So scary. Like, if you really put yourself in that situation, it's scary as hell.
No, I just lay down and all my bones would break. My legs would break.
And then they have the women league. I don't even want to do that. I don't want these strong-ass girls coming at me neither.
No, not football. I'd play, like, softball or something.
Yes, definitely. Softball. I'll play basketball. Volleyball.
I'll play... No, I can't play rugby.
No.
But the rugby players are cool. I think rugby players are way cool.
Or, like, oh my God, one thing to get me, I think she does this, one of my sister-in-laws, I think she does this because she makes me mad, but she always is like, Levy and LJ would be such good fighters, and I'm like, God damn it, shut your damn mouth.
Fighters? Like,
boxers or like MMA, and no, absolutely not. You are not gonna hit my baby over and over again.
Yeah.
It would be so good. I don't give a rat's tootie patoot.
Yeah, not the moneymaker.
And then I would be fighting everybody because you hit my child.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just barely let LJ start playing, and yeah, just the hitting.
Yeah, that'd be hard.
Yes. What was I talking about? That was sports.
That was sports. Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's a fun.
We do have a rich sports city.
Yeah, fun, rich. Yeah, that's a good word. Lots of sports celebrities.
Lots of concerts come through here.
One thing I've heard about Dallas audiences, though, and sometimes it can be true when I think about it, is that we are bougie audience. Like, we're a little bit more subdued. We're a little bit more like, because I do feel like
I've been told to sit down.
I was gonna say, I do feel like when I go, I
Not
get told
us.
to sit down.
Yeah, we are not the bougie ones.
Yes, no. So
I'm dancing.
Exactly. Or like when you're at a sports venue, you're like, go defense, and everyone's like, yeah, everyone's kind of there to stunt a little bit. That was a little bit of a stunt city. The Dallas.
Yeah.
It could be.
Maybe that's why Fort Worth is like,
Yeah.
we don't mess with y'all.
Yeah, Dallas is a little bit of a, we bougie. We push foreign cars.
We build skyscrapers. Yeah, Oklahoma City over here are building the tallest skyscraper.
What? Who made the decision to put this, the tallest?
Somebody said, yes, the world's tallest. Not the world's. It can't be the world's. Because doesn't Dubai have
it better not. I'm going to be pissed.
Somebody said that they're building it so they can see all the fun we're having here in DFW.
Why? I am so sorry, Oklahoma. I do not mean to be, because there are lovely people. My girl Angel listen, hey girl, I know you know people live in Oklahoma, so I am so sorry.
I mean, I went to OU. I chose to go to college there.
Right, but you didn't choose to put the world's tallest skyscraper. Why? In Oklahoma City?
Yeah, it doesn't make no sense.
Ugh.
Mm.
Oh my god, like, what are they even doing on that side of the river? They don't even have no oh no, they have Oklahoma. What's the basketball team? Oklahoma. Okay, see, Thunder.
Yeah.
That's it, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, they gotta have some mountain.
I guess. Let them have it. Let them have it.
What was I gonna tell you?
So yeah, rich Dallas sports. Oh, and I have some movie. What were you gonna say?
I can't remember what I was gonna say. Go ahead. It'll come to me.
Okay, so let's move on to our sports, from sports to movies. A few movies shot here. I only wrote a few down.
Lots of movies and stuff have been shot here. One of my friends is a boom operator.
Right. And I went with like the most recognized.
Right.
There were a lot, but some of them I was like, I don't even mention that because no one saw that.
Yeah.
So I just
there's a lot of movies,
but there's
made
there
all
are
the time.
Yes, right. So like I'm just mentioning
And TV shows.
Right. You're right. I was watching something. Who said it? Some actor was like, they worked at some restaurant in LA and like that restaurant had a bunch of, everybody in LA wants to be an actor.
Mm-hmm.
So like the manager was used to actors being in there, and she was like, I quit. I'm gonna go do a pilot. And the manager was like, see you next month. Or like pilots are made all the time and they don't make it. Like he was like so unbothered.
Like, so I'll put you on the schedule for next week.
Yes, like call me when you want to get put back on the ship. But then, luckily this was actor, like famous actor, so that worked out for her. But so yeah, they do get shot all the time. But to me, the most recognizable, of the most. I know I'm missing some. So, JFK, of course. LBJ, that's the one. LBJ became president after JFK was assassinated. And then Carter High, because you know that whole Carter High with so Friday Night Lights. They played the Carter. This was the Carter High. That's their story, and they were from Dallas because Friday Night Lights was Midland, Odessa. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's and then to me the best one, Office Space.
I love Office.
Wasn't that fun? That was one of the most fun parts of watching that movie. Is being like, oh girl, it's Office 635.
Yep, I know where they're at.
Yes,
that's fun.
Because we have Los Colinas. They do a lot of
they do a lot of stuff over there.
So that was fun. Office Space is fun.
Office Space is fun.
Great, classic.
You took my stapler. It's a jump to conclusions, Matt.
Yes, fun stuff.
Nice.
Do you have any movies you wanted to add?
I didn't write down any movies, but I know that they filmed Prison Break not too far from here. Trying to think of
the one I like. They have some Queen of the South. The one they filmed some of that here.
Lisa was on that one too. Cheaters. Cheaters is filmed here. One of my favorite shows of all times.
This girl is never gonna not mention Cheaters when she can.
If I have an opportunity,
she has opportunity to say,
we're talking about Cheaters.
We're talking about don't let an ice cream truck roll right by here. Look at that ice cream truck with that white van. Cheaters got a white van.
That's them. They're pulling up. Somebody's in here.
Girl, they just selling ice cream to the kids.
It's a literal electrician.
Leave that man alone.
That is Milestone Electric, girl.
Girl, leave him alone or buy a dumbbell. Please. Buy an ice cream sandwich.
What would you get? What's your favorite ice cream? The ice cream truck is here. What are you getting?
Strawberry shortcake.
Oh. I was a bubble play girl.
Oh, is that the yellow one with the pink?
The pink glove with the bubble gum.
Oh,
ice cream,
okay.
The bubble gum, baseball bubble gum.
Right.
Or a screwball. I like that one too.
Yes. Sounds delicious.
Nice.
Oh, and then of course Dallas.
What's that ranch called?
South Fork Ranch.
Yeah, South Fork. I've never actually been there.
Oh, I've been there where my aunt and uncle and my cousins came one year. They took me.
Nice.
They came from Kansas City.
Yeah, you kind of do like your touristy stuff when people are here from out of town.
We're just not like, Lily, let's go to South Fork Ranch.
Right.
On the episode of Real Housewives of Dallas, I think they went there, and it was like, to me, it was very like, this is like it looked like a nice house, but it didn't look like a mansion.
Right.
It was very like, oh, this is it to me.
Mm. Yeah.
And then also, I don't think they had changed it much, so it was back in the 80s. So I'm like, somebody revamp this wood. Why is this wood so dark in here?
Can we get some updates?
Yes, light some paint up in here.
Some stainless steel.
Yes, something. So, but anyway, what else you got, sis?
There's just some like real local stuff that I enjoy doing, like walking around Lower Greenville on a Saturday.
Yes.
Like, it's just so nice.
It's fun.
There's little shops to go to. Mm-hmm. There's I think it's called the Boulangerie. It's like a bougie bread place. Mm-hmm. And they sell croissants and coffees and, like, beautiful breads to go. Like, I'm down for any sort of fresh baked good. And they have, Charlie's is on Greenville. Charlie's was originally Doty's, and then Doty's decided to franchise out, and so now there's multiple Doty's. Well, the new Doty's weren't living up to their name, and so the original Doty's was like, we want our name back, and they were like, doesn't work that way. So the original Doty's is now called Charlie's, but all of us locals know if you're going to go to Doty's, you're not going to go to the Doty's by Torelli's, because that's not the real Doty's. The real Doty's is down the street at Charlie's. And they've had the same chef since they've been open. I celebrated my 21st birthday there.
Wow.
And like, they recently did an update, and I was like, it looks so clean and nice in here. It was very exciting.
Oh, how exciting. Very nice.
Yeah. But yeah, Charlie's. Also, the frozen margarita was invented in Dallas at Mariano's.
Mariano's is so... And I'm not a big... I feel like I'm a big critic when it comes to Mexican food and going out to eat. Mm-hmm. Man, Mariano's is good. It's legit. It's top tier.
Very good.
If you're going to send Keith... because we talking about, like, send Keith leave, we were like...
Yeah, they don't need to
They already have a wait.
They literally invented a margarita.
Right, like, they're fine. They don't need your... thank you, Keith Lee, but they don't need that.
Exactly.
Oh, you know what? Also, some Dallas experience I want to talk about, since we are on a podcast, but like just Dallas radio. Like,
yes.
Yeah, growing up with
Kid Kraddick in the morning.
Kid Kraddick in the morning.
Kid Kraddick in the morning.
Yes. And then before that, because I grew up with Skip Murphy in the morning team. That was when Came on 4. Mm-hmm. And then when they went off the air, then we switched over to Kid Kraddick. And Kid Kraddick was fine. I still listen to, my kids listen to Kid Kraddick. Well, they don't listen to Kid Kraddick. They listen to the Kid Kraddick show because he passed away.
Oh, that was devastating.
It was. I
cried.
Yes.
I remember going to work and my, it was just me and my coworker Stephanie, and she walked in and we were both like,
no. It's so young.
Yes, and very unexpected.
Yeah.
And we literally did grow up with Kid Kraddick in the morning.
Yeah.
And Kelly Raspberry.
Kelly Raspberry is my best friend in my mind. Like, in my head. I'm sorry. My other one. She's just in my head. Okay. In my head. And sometimes I'll send her messages on Instagram. Because I'll be like, Kelly, I thought of you. Or this TikTok maybe.
Kelly, you were so funny today when you said this.
Or I'll be like, oh my God, this happened. And she'll reply back. It might take a while.
She does?
It might take a while. But she'll eventually be like, oh my God, thank you. Or, that's so nice.
Well, she's got her barbecue place too. Her and her husband. I can't remember.
Sounds Greenville, right?
Yeah.
But not so much lower.
No, it's like more.
Yeah, what?
I think it's called oat.
Yes, I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we have another tie to Kelly Raspberry.
Yes.
Because our friend, well, really Ramelle's friend.
Yeah.
Well, how did you meet?
I was like, how did we meet? We used to work together.
Oh, that's right. So Shaniqua,
Yeah, take her.
shout out girl. She is a caterer and she made my wedding cake. And
that cake was good as hell.
So good. It was a sparkling wine with a raspberry filling.
It was like the perfect cake because I love a cake that's not too sweet. That cake. I
Girl,
remember thinking I wanted to go back and get another piece, and I'm so mad that I didn't. I remember going to sleep late at night and being like, I should have went back and got me some.
I should have got to-go cake.
God damn it,
man.
I was over here paying attention to Lizzie and her damn wedding and shit.
Thanks a lot less.
She probably needed me to ruffle her feathers or something.
I was not a bridezilla.
No,
not at all.
I'm like, no.
We forgot a bunch of stuff, and I was like, I'm kidding, I'm having the best day of my life.
I remember stressing out. I was like, oh my god, this is not going to be done in time.
Not me.
And then,
I don't. Yeah. We forgot the boutonnieres, and
yeah.
Oh, wow.
It was beautiful.
That was beautiful.
Nobody cares.
But apparently after that wedding, Shaniqua did Kelly Raspberry.
Yes.
Was it her 50th? I'm not trying to age you,
or
Kelly.
some kind of.
Was it some? It was some sort of celebration.
Something. Yeah.
And yeah, Shaniqua did her cake, and she did sparkling wine with a raspberry filling, like mine. So Kelly, we had the same cake.
Yes.
And
let's go hang out together.
Yeah, I'll allow you to hang out.
We can hang out
together.
Yeah. And we can do it during the day. Because I know Kelly is not a big, like, party person. So we could
go, like, have tea or lunch or something with Kelly Raspberry.
Yes, totally. It's something chill, light, non-informal.
Yeah.
But I just want to talk to her. I think we would just laugh.
I do love Kelly Raspberry. She's very, she's got personality and sass.
Yes, very. But everybody on there, Big Al, and all, they have the new people. They have JC. They're not new, but
I was like JC
and Anna and Justin are kind of new.
Yeah, I'm not super familiar with them.
Yeah, I like them. I like everybody on there. They have a really good cast.
Yeah,
they have a really good cast, so it was fun. But yeah, the Skip Murphy. Oh, I want to say Skip Murphy and the Morning Team. I think if you were a black person growing up in Dallas in the 80s and 90s, you have very fond memories of Skip Murphy in the Morning Team.
I remember the name, but me and Mary now were not.
Yeah, didn't
Skip Murphy in the Morning.
Right. They had like Nanette Lee, and Nanette Lee's she's was in comedy for a while. I don't know if she still does stand up comedy or not. But then they had the wig, and it was fun stuff. I remember some of the bits they had. I remember one of the songs was, who was it? Sam. Oh, I can't think of who it was. Sam. Anyway, but remember that Barry White song that was like, I've had my share of lovers, some are saying I'm damn good, but if you're telling me this and telling me that, say one song. It wasn't like old Barry, it was like 90s Barry.
Oh, no.
Okay, so they did a parody of this song, and he was like, I want a big fat woman with meat shaking on her bones. I want a big fat woman with meat shaking on her bones. Just stuff like that. It's fun. Yes. So, yes, Dallas had some good nostalgic radio stuff for sure.
Yeah, we had 94.5 The Edge. We had good radio stations in the 90s.
In the 90s we did.
And then, I don't know what happened.
I think that just, like, kind of got oversaturated with, like...
Yeah.
You know, it's just different. The morning
Wolfman Jack, he was on 98.7, and he's world famous.
Yeah.
That was local.
We had Ricky Smiley for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just different now.
Yeah.
There's so much stuff going on.
A lot.
So many avenues, all these damn podcasts and stuff. Where do they
come from? They just let anybody do this.
Yes, the hell.
What else? There's certain places in Dallas that I think are magical that I wanted to share.
Oh, yes, please.
Because, like, there's nothing to actually do here except to go there and bask in the beauty of the place. One of them is, if you're going up Mockingbird, if from 75 going up Mockingbird,
Okay.
it turns into PV at White Rock Lake.
Mm.
There's a hill there, and that hill at PV and Mockingbird overlooks White Rock Lake and downtown Dallas. Some of the most beautiful sunsets you will ever see in your life are right there.
Very nice.
And that's on my mom's way home from work, and if like she will just stop to watch the sunset.
Just stop and watch. Very nice.
I was out the other day, and it was a particularly beautiful sunset, so I just stopped too. And I was like, maybe Mom will drive by. That would have been fun.
Yeah.
But then the sun set, and I left.
Yeah. What else do you
But
do?
then, it
Yeah,
happened.
right. I guess you're right. Like, it's not like we're landlocked. There's not like mountains or the beach or anything.
Yeah.
But I still
There's not a lot of
love it.
scenery.
No, there's not. It's pretty. It's metropolitan scenery. I would
Yeah.
call it.
Word.
I would say. But no, and then when you get out to, because sometimes whenever I'm driving, like, especially I've even done a video on Van Zandt County. Ugh, love Van Zandt County and like Smith County, like East Texas. Some of the most beautiful scenery, just to me. Like I'm driving, I'm like, oh, it's so grand.
Yeah. Texas does look grand.
Yes, it's so beautiful with just, I think that's nice scenery. So yeah, we don't have like, no mountains or no mountains or beaches or anything like that, but
And they're not that far.
yeah, and you can, we have our own beautiful scenery.
That's right.
I think.
Well, my last place I wanted to say was a Celestial Park.
Who's that at?
This is my friend John Paul showed me this place in high school, and it's off of Montfort, like close to Beltline. So, like Valley View Mall.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Which is torn down.
Yeah.
If you go that way, just before you get to Beltline, if you turn on Celestial Drive, there's like these real pretty nice houses over there. And in their neighborhood, they have this park. And this park is so pretty. It's pretty small, but it's big where it's at. And there's a little trail that goes around. And as you walk up the steps to the park, they have like book quotes on the steps. And my favorite one says, "Forget not that the earth delights to feel your bare feet and the wind longs to play in your hair." And I love that. Like, it just...
It took me a while. I was like, what?
Yeah. You need to be grounded to the earth and, like, let your hair loose, baby.
For sure.
And it's just really pretty. There's all kinds of these, like, little deals everywhere. And then at the top of the park, there's this sundial, and there's this, like, half wall around it. And if you stand... So the sundial, if you stand on either side of it and talk to each other, it echoes. And there's no explanation for why it echoes. Because the retaining wall around this place maybe goes up to your knee. Like, it's not that tall, but it echoes. It's really cool. So, yeah, Celestial Park. One of my favorite hidden gems in Dallas.
Yes.
And then watching the sunset at Mockingbird in Greenville.
I definitely recommend. I think there's a lot of people moving in, and everyone would say, I joke around and say don't move here, but in reality I'm like, but it's awesome. So,
but if you do, let me be your realtor.
Yes, and it's awesome. I understand why you want to be here, even though it's not as cheap as you think. Everybody's like, it's cheaper to live in Texas. Not anymore. Not anymore. But I guess relatively speaking, it's cheaper.
I think we just came out as 8th highest in groceries pricing.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think our food is so high. Food is high.
Fast food is not cheap anymore at all. It's frustrating.
Gosh, yes.
I mean, I guess you just don't need to eat fast food.
Just don't. Yeah. Stay your ass at home.
Yeah. Make you a sandwich.
Fix me a sandwich while you're at it.
Well, I feel like there's something I wanted to talk about that I forgot that I didn't write down, but it's okay. I'm sure we'll have. I know we've talked about Dallas a lot before.
Yeah, and we'll talk about it. We'll keep on talking because things change, and who knows? We might get another movie coming, like a badass movie, or don't know if we'll ever get the Super Bowl again. But have you ever thought about I wonder why? This is a big undertaking, but like the Olympics. Dallas never puts its. I guess that's too big. You think too much? Because Atlanta has been. So I'm just just thought about it. Just wondering why.
It'd be over there in Jerry World and all over in Grand Prairie and all that. Do you consider Grand Prairie and all that Dallas?
I consider, if you're in Dallas County, I consider it Dallas area. But once you're in Taylor County, I'm like, woo, 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 woo. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
I don't know about y'all.
Ain't got nothing. I don't know what they doing.
Not me. That's not mine. Or Fort Worth. They probably like hate listening to us. They're like,
I know.
there's
God
those
damn
bitches
it.
that talk about us all the time.
Well, we can say something. I mean, Sundance Square is legit.
I do like Fort Worth when I've been. I don't like their highways. There's got too many dang highways. Everything's a highway.
Have you ever been to the Fort Worth Zoo?
Love the Fort Worth
I know.
Zoo.
I've heard it was good. So I know
that is the best zoo.
All right, I need to go to the Fort Worth Zoo.
Far superior.
I'm trying to think of something else. It's just like, I mean, it's cool. I just don't know much about it.
I just don't know much about y'all's people. That's
Don't
all.
know what y'all doing over there. It's called Fort Party Worth, so that's cool. We were doing Fort Party Worth, but that's.
I just don't know what y'all do.
Yeah.
I like Fort Worth. I think my parents would have ended up there.
Really? I'm glad that they didn't.
Yeah.
Home prices are definitely not as expensive as Dallas.
Yeah.
But location is everything, that's why.
There you go.
Yeah. It's the gate. I think it's the gateway to me, like, especially because, you know, I've gone to, like, where have I gone off of 20? When you're going 20 West, like, almost when you leave Fort Worth on 20 and you West,
You might as well go to Midland.
It changes immediately.
Immediately.
You're immediately in West Texas.
Immediately.
How does you literally, like, I'm in Fort Worth, and it's leaving Fort Worth.
Bam.
Whoop.
And then
like,
there's turbines everywhere.
What the hell happened here?
Mm-hmm.
It's immediately west of Fort Worth is.
I just went to Midland to visit my family.
You know how y'all go 20 West?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay, right.
It's just a straight, you just get on 20 and just fucking go.
Girl, and don't even, because we drove to El Paso a few years ago, like maybe 4 years ago. I had never been that far west in my life. Especially in Texas.
I've never been in El Paso.
Yeah, El Paso is beautiful, for one. I think I expected it to be kind of like, I don't know what I thought it was going to be like, but it's actually really gorgeous. And the drive out there is because it's not any kind of part of Texas that we've ever seen.
Yeah.
You know, like it's just like really nice basins and mountains and stuff like that. So that's really
we don't
beautiful.
get basins and
Right?
stuff.
But you know what is interesting? Those little, because you know, like driving in Texas, small, like you have those little small towns along, but those small towns are so weird because they're like in the middle of the desert, so it's a different feel. It's like a Tommy Lee Jones movie. Like you're like, what? What are y'all just live out here in the desert?
What y'all doing?
That's why Tommy Lee Jones always look for somebody, because y'all ain't got shit else to do.
Yeah, just looking,
killing people and doing bad things. I think that's too. West Texas is an amazing place to set some type of drama like that, because that just where it is adds to, like, the location is like a character,
right?
Like you're like, West Texas, the hell, what are y'all doing out here? And it just adds to the, just like in No Country for Old Men, it just
adds to the mystique.
Yes,
the mysteriousness.
The fact that they're like running away and it's super dark and. Ugh.
Yeah, if you had to run away from someone, there's nothing to hide. There's no trees to hide from.
Right.
I mean, you just have to lay flat and hope they don't see you.
It's so different.
Yeah. Well, anyway, you got any more stuff?
No.
Yeah, we're not gonna do Triple Dipper or What Are You Into, because this is just all Dallas, baby.
Yeah, and we're excited to see where else Keith Lee goes. Hopefully
by the time this airs, we'll know. So
hopefully he can bless some more people. Hopefully some good. Dallas, don't embarrass us.
Yeah, don't embarrass us, please. Well, I think that was it for this one.
Yes, that was fun. I love it.
Right.
So we'll see y'all next week.
Oh, and starting on February 1st for Black History Month, all month long, Black artists. Can I do that? Am I allowed to?
Sure. Yes.
I have permission.
I guess. I don't know. I think so.
I was like,
I don't know.
Please, I don't want to offend you.
No, I think it's
But, yeah. So, all Black artists all next month.
Yes, fun. And the next week we're doing our Galentine's?
Oh, we got to talk to Norma, girl.
Okay. Well, if not, we can just do us.
Well, yeah, Galentine's.
So, Galentine's Black History Month episode next week.
There you go.
Okay, yay. Talk to y'all later. Bye.
Bye.
Woo, woo, woo.